The Civic Assembly is a really cool event that basically gets together a randomly selected group of residents to come together and deliberate and create their own proposal for what they would like to see change in their local government.
We've been deliberating on charter review and how the charter should be reviewed in Lexington, and council compensation and how council members should be paid.
It is the closest one can get to direct democracy with complex issues. Referenda can only go so far, you need binary options. But here we can really dig into issues. I think it goes a long way in making the everyday person's voice heard.
It has been very educational, getting to learn more about the city, meeting the council people present and prior, hearing from the mayor.
So Civic Lex wanted to go through this process mainly because we actually just thought it would be really cool and interesting to do in Lexington. We as a nonprofit are focused on making local government a little bit more accessible to everyday people.
Having a civic assembly was a good move for these specific topics because charter review and council member compensation, you do have to do research on it and be educated about it, but it's also pretty familiar topics that everyday people can understand really quickly and pick up on really quickly.
We've talked a lot about how do we keep local government officials accountable, and the best way to do that is for voters to be aware of the work that their council members are doing and to stay active in local government.
Everyone a part of this group is randomly selected, and it's also very demographically representative of Lexington. And so you got to see really cool relationships being built.
We did that exercise where everyone described their city. I think pride is very easy, and to think that your own version of your city is the authentic version, but to hear all the different versions and be like, wow, and I saw Lexington in a whole different set of, multiple different sets of eyes.
Because I think everyone truly had the goal in mind of, hey, I want to do my part to help Lexington. So even if there were some disagreements and very strong disagreements, we always found a way to kind of compromise.
Although things didn't work out the way I would have liked them in the end, I think, my opinion, I guess, in the end, isn't what's going to be put in front of council, but that's okay because I still think that the assembly worked the way it was intended.
I think the facilitation has been kind of a big part of that, of kind of setting ground rules and giving us a space that we can work with without, crushing dissenting opinion.
I wanted to feel like I was doing something bigger than myself, and I think I definitely accomplished that. I got to meet some amazing people. I got to make some connections and just learn some incredible information.
I feel a lot closer to the city because I'm kind of new here. So I feel like I finally have more of a sense of belonging, and overall I'm just a little more intrigued in possibly even getting to be involved in more things like this in the future and just doing more for my city.
I think for a first run at this has been exceptional. I think any hiccups have been minor. If they want to refine the process, it's only up from here. It's so great. It's been really good.
It's been a very enjoyable experience. I'm happy to be a part of it. It's exciting that it's the Lexington's first Civic Assembly, being able to be a part of that and hopefully set a precedent for future changes.
I would say that it is so beneficial for the citizens of a community and for the government of that community itself to kind of outsource that decision making to people who those decisions are actually going to affect.
But I do recommend that other cities do it, mainly because I think it's just so special to get other people involved with local government, especially people who probably normally wouldn't engage with local government in this way.
Guys, we just passed 3